beautiful ceremony. Congratulations to the bride and groom. As we were leaving the wedding, it just came to my head to talk about marriage. Most of the time, we have our kids. My husband work, I work. We have long days, so we don't really get to talk that much without interruptions. In-depth conversations. So I figured while we are kid free and we are riding, we're gonna go ahead and chat about it. So, husband, what is marriage, or what does marriage look like to you?
I think marriage is a God-recognized friendship. Each marriage has an administrative side where it is you have to manage the kids, manage the house, and schedules and all of that stuff. That's the administrative side of marriage. That is the business of marriage. But I think the marriage itself for me is a God-ordained or God-recognized friendship in that I'm married to my friend and we just going through life, having fun, hanging out and chilling with legal sex at the end of the day. So I married my friend, and we laugh, we joke, we get to be retarded. She allows me to be me, not holding me to unrealistic standards and doesn't have unrealistic expectations because she's my friend. So that's what marriage is to me, a friendship with legal sex.
That is a good way to look at it. So,
how do you look at it?
for me, it's basically the same thing. It is basically my husband, or you are my person. So, in so many words, I have so many words in my head, I can't put it all together. But in so many words, you're just my life partner. Like, we have to do life together, and that's just essentially what it is for me. Like, when you're dating, you can go whichever way you want at any point. You have an argument, you can leave. But for a marriage, it is a lifelong commitment, and it's a lifelong purpose. And it's two individuals coming together for one purpose, meeting one goal, or the several goals that you have, but it's ultimately something that you both have come to do together to create one thing.
I think also it's two people choosing each other every day. Marriage has a start and an ending. It starts at the wedding day and ideally ends with one of the funerals. But incrementally, it's a day-to-day decision that we're going to make this work and we're going to be successful today. So we choose each other today. We choose our family each day. We choose our home. We choose our aspirations, our dreams, our hopes. And we choose to fight everything that's coming at us. We choose to do that together. I think once unity in a marriage breaks, the marriage is over long before the arguments start, before divorce starts. Once unity is broken, be it broken by kids or by family members or friends with their opinions and their ideas, once that unity is broken, the marriage is over. So it's everyday choosing. I choose her every day. I choose her certainly when she looked like this, she's pretty. Today she did this. And I choose her when it is that the makeup come off and the hair come off. She's still my choice. When she wake up in the morning, she's my choice. And when she aggravates, that's the one thing that I think people don't admit, that their spouse is sometimes aggravating. But on the most aggravating day, she's still my choice. And she could get aggravated. She's still my choice. There's nobody else I would rather be aggravated by than her. And there's nobody else in life that I would rather aggravate than her. So
I can agree with that. What I do like is the fact that you mentioned that every day is a choice. I think a lot of people forget that the clock starts over every time you wake up in the morning.
So I took the glasses off there.
You did that. You got to do it again. You got to run that back. You got to do it again on the next video. We got to do it serious. But it is a choice every single day. You're not going to like your spouse every day, but you should love them every day. Some days you probably are not.
I see it differently.
What do you see?
I like you every day. It ain't easy to always love you every day.
So expound on that, because now I feel unloved. Why you don't love me every day? Because for me, I don't like you every day. Some days you get on my nerves. Some days I get on your nerves. But at the end of the day, what keeps me going is knowing that I love you and our commitment to God and our commitment to family.
So what makes you different than any other girl that I've dated, if I had ever would have dated one, because I didn't.
Right.
But if I had,
you see what he did there?
I like you. Love is fleeting, and it is, it changes and it shakes. But even on the days that it's like you make me sick, I still like you. Like there's some that love is emotional. It's a good feeling. We dressed up today and we looking good. We got a wedding that we've been to, and go grab a bite to eat, a little mini date night, and it's easy to love now. But it ain't easy to love you when you done ate all of my oatmeal pies, but I still like you.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm honestly pissed about them oatmeal pies.
If
like
we
I
don't
keep
argue,
going through boxes of oatmeal pies and I don't get any.
If we don't argue about nothing else in the house, it don't even be about finances.
It's oatmeal pies.
It's about oatmeal pies all the time. Like every time.
But the thing of it is, first of all, they're my oatmeal pies. Everybody in the house get to pick their snack.
But we're one. It's our oatmeal pies.
So
okay?
here's this: she didn't even eat more oatmeal pies before we met. She didn't even eat them.
I did not.
So everybody in the house get a snack that they pick. My pick is oatmeal pies, and now everybody in the house pick is oatmeal pies. So I go to eat one of my pies, and they're gone.
You know what?
And her whole thing is, well, we can buy another one. 2 boxes gone, 3 boxes gone. I still ain't ate no oatmeal pie.
Listen, I am glad y'all are actually watching, because I want y'all to put in the comments, how do we mitigate this situation?
Stop eating my oatmeal pies. It's mitigated.
Listen. My husband, we all have our snacks. We do. We
and
really
they
do.
still eating mine.
What happens is my husband and our kids, we eat snacks. So my husband will not. Like, he will wait a month later, and he won't.
I eat in feelings. Sometimes I feel like oatmeal pie, but here it is. They're mine.
Okay, so me and our kids, we always feeling snacks. Like, we always feeling snacks. So by the time he get to his will be expired.
No,
and then I'm mad.
They are gone.
They are gone because we eat them. But he take too long to eat them. So I'm like, babe, the money is always going to be there. We going to always have
it's the
oatmeal.
principle. It's the principle.
We always going to have oatmeal pies.
It's the principle of the thing.
So do y'all feel like how do we mitigate this situation?
I just mitigated it. Stop eating my pie. I'm not asking. I already mitigated it. Stop eating my pie.
I need y'all to please put in the comments. How do y'all deal with y'all spouses?
Respect boundaries and don't eat my pies.
So, well, speaking of boundaries, do you believe, babe, that there are boundaries in marriage?
I believe that, yes, there ought to be boundaries in marriage, but I think every day you should work to extend them. I think everybody needs personal space, but I think as you grow together and grow older, that personal space, probably the need for the personal space diminishes because you've shared everything. But I do believe that there is personal space and personal time that should be allowed for the person. Like my personal time typically is when I'm driving. I listen to music. That's when I write most of my messages in my head. I'll think of them. That's when most of the titles come. That's when I do my praying. That's when I'm driving. So that's my private time. And sometimes when I'm in the shower, because every other facet of my life is filled with people. When I get to work, there's people. When I get home, there's people. So there's always people around. So on the rare occasion, well, it's not rare. I get to drive to work by myself, and so I use that time. So in that regard, yes. But should it be that you know, I can't go in your purse, which I don't go in your purse.
I guess I do. No, you bring. Actually, he brings the whole purse to me. I'll be like, babe, just go on my.
Unless I
wallet.
absolutely have to, I don't go.
Yeah, he'll bring the whole purse to me. Like I'm not used to that, but
who used to go through your purse?
Nobody. No, nobody used to go through my purse.
To the L.
No.
A whole collar on and a cord, and she just.
Nobody went through my purse. It was
this
just
ain't
me,
no fish.
myself, and I. But we have fun with you guys. Babe, in the honor and the spirit of marriage, do you have any advice for anybody that is seeking marriage, newlywed couples? Just what are your thoughts about marriage for people watching?
Mine is marry your friend. Marry somebody who will be 10 toes down for you day in and day out. If it's a jump, all they want to know is how high and on who. Find somebody that's gonna ride or die, real deal ride or die, and divorce your family. The day that you marry somebody, divorce your family. Divorce yourself of their opinions, their thoughts, how they feel, all of that stuff. Because at the end of the day, when they break up your marriage, they still got their relationship. And no matter how destructive they are in your house, they still got their house. So don't let nobody take nothing from you that they're not willing to give up themselves. And so the only opinion that matters once you're married is that of your spouse. And nobody else got to agree, as long as you and your spouse agree. That's all the agreement that there is that's needed in the house. So that's my marry your friend, and don't let anybody come in between what it is that you and your husband or wife are trying to establish or have established. The other thing of that is, can't nobody come to me and talk bad about her. I don't entertain it. It ain't happening. I really don't care. I don't care. You can't pole mouth my wife to me. It just ain't happening. And same to her. And be willing to choose your person. Choose them over everything and everybody. Nobody comes between this union. Not my kids, not our kids, not my family, definitely not hers. So that's my thoughts on it.
Oh, that's good. If I could say anything about marriage is, for sure, marry someone that you like and love. Oh, I love that. That was so pretty.
With the red, with some, yeah, I like that.
I love that color.
Right?
I'm sorry, y'all. We got distracted. That is us every day. We will have a conversation and then
It's 1,000 conversations.
1,001.
Yeah.
But if I could say anything, for one, make sure you go to counseling. Find you a good counselor that is willing to open the box about everything.
And if you are a Christian, I'm so sorry, baby. And if you are a Christian, it don't have to be your pastor. Go to a faith-based counselor and get some real counseling. Yeah, there's nothing against the faith that says that you can't go to a licensed therapist. You can still go sit with your pastor, but go and sit with a licensed therapist and work through everything that you bring into it, because some of the baggage, if not dealt with, can crop up in your marriage and start creating problems. So sit with a licensed therapist if you go that route. If your pastor's a licensed therapist, all well, but sit with somebody who has been to school for training and can get you the stuff. And I believe, and I've told my wife this, we can figure the spiritual stuff out together. She hears like nothing. Most of the prophecies that all of the prophecies that I've gotten in the last 2.5 years have come from her. So yeah, you can figure the spiritual stuff out. Get the tools that you need to work through the emotional stuff.
Which is very good. Yeah, that was basically what I was going to tell y'all. Make sure you... I was going to tell y'all and he was going to expound on it. That's how we work. Amen. Hallelujah. But yeah, definitely get you counseling, because I will tell you every day marriage is a fight. It is literally a fight. The devil does not like agreement. He does not like when you and your spouse hold hands and touch and agree. And he will do everything that he can to try and break it up. And what's crazy is they tell you to see the certain signs before you're married, and you only get a glimpse of the stuff that you're going to have to deal with. He agrees with me. You only get a glimpse of the stuff.
Leaving
like,
the light on all the time, not closing
listen,
cabinet doors.
Pandora box opens once
What?
the two rings.
You said that. A whole word. Praise his name.
So,
Shonda.
yes, if I could encourage anybody, and I don't want to get you to stray away from marriage. Marriage is honorable in God's sight, but it is a battle and it is a fight every single day. And it is rough. Some days you ain't gonna like your spouse.
I'm talking about the first 2 years when you figuring out the idiosyncrasies, you figuring out the weird stuff that they do, like never closing
That's another video.
Ever closing cabinet doors, open them but don't close them. Like, what is that?
That is another
never
video.
Close
Y'all.
them. Don't lock the front door. Don't lock the car doors. Like, what is this?
Y'all see how he kind of going off?
I close the linen closet twice a day, every day, and for what? Who going in there getting that many towels?
Oh my God! But y'all, it's always gonna be something trying to attack your marriage. If it's not just the little things that your spouse do that you didn't think that would aggravate you, that
Right.
does.
Oh my God!
You're gonna be hit financially. You're gonna be hit spiritually. Some days, and we'll probably do a part 2 on this video, but sometimes me and my husband can't do 50-50. A lot of times he got to put in his 75. Some days I got 0 and he has to put in 100. Some days I have 100 and he's on 0. And that's why they're going to be stuck.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna get by.
Did they do it?
Their car's small enough, they might be able to. I don't know.
Did they do it?
But,
they did it.
Yeah,
So I agree with you wholeheartedly. That, you know, and that's another video. Roles in marriage.
Yes, I think that's good.
Roles in marriage. We'll do that one.
We'll do that. But yeah, again, this is Elder D. This is Lady K. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And please like and subscribe, share. Just show love, and we'll show love back. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.